I wanted to make coleslaw, ne? And I decided to order on 60/60, and my order was not the cabbage, the white cabbage and the red cabbage was not amounting to the minimum requirement of 100 rand for delivery. So I added with avos, and I also added with paninis, which they were 4. I don't remember how much the price was now, but it was 4. They were supposed to come, let's say 4, ne? But then to my surprise, it's only 3 inside, and they are so hard. I couldn't believe. I kept looking inside the packet to check if maybe I had missed something, and the avos, they were borderline rotten, and then I cannot name the store where I ordered this, but this was very disappointing. This is one of the reasons I don't order online. I remember there was a point where this one time we had just moved in here, and I was so busy, and I decided that Woolworths does have the option to order online, and I ordered my groceries online, trying to minimize my traveling, because I normally shop at Macro and Woolies most of the time. Guys, if I tell you that almost everything there was just left with 1 day for them to expire, and I vowed that I will never ever order online again. But this time around I was desperate, and my husband was not in the province, and I really wanted coleslaw. But this was the last time I order online. I would rather take Uber and go and buy than to order online. It was so disappointing, honestly. I went to Flora Market 2 days ago. Actually, it was 3 days ago, and I bought myself some flowers. I was very happy, but life caught up with me. I've had these flowers in this bucket for 3 days now, and they were still looking good, but I couldn't stop kicking myself for taking or for not prioritizing them. But there was nothing I could do. I just had to leave them there. And the thing about it is that I really wanted them, but there was no way that I was going to be able to buy them a different date than the one that I bought them on, because I had no time. But they stayed in this bucket in water for 3 days straight. And on this day, I told myself that there's no way. I'm definitely going to arrange them, or some of them at least, and after then I will go and cook, because I didn't want to lose them, honestly. I liked this one more, and I think it's going to be a norm. That's something that I'll buy quite often. I loved how it was just easy. Literally, I felt like I could just dump them in a vase and it will do its own thing. So I think moving forward, this would be my everyday flowers, and they're not that pricey. So yeah, I think this one was the one that I loved more than anything, and this is where I ended because it was getting late. I needed to cook. Yeah. Part of the side for the menu today was a rainbow coleslaw. And as I was making this, guess what I discovered? I didn't have carrots. I only had one that was about to but you know what I mean. And I used that, like I was literally savaging that, and I'm asking myself, had I checked, I wouldn't have bought the dry panini or the rotten avocados. At least I would have gotten the carrots, but nonetheless, it has happened. There's nothing I could do about it. So the rainbow salad, the rainbow coleslaw, it's easy. It's white cabbage, red cabbage, a little bit of spinach, carrots, and then your herbs. The recipe calls for coriander, fresh coriander. I did not have fresh coriander, so I used fresh parsley for this recipe, but the recipe calls for fresh coriander. And add your mayo and your aromate, and that's it. I forgot about beetroot, guys, and a little bit of beetroot. I literally just used half of beetroot on this one. Yes, I forgot the beetroot. So that's what you add on your rainbow coleslaw. Yes. This is how it looks after you have mixed it, and then you can now transfer it into a clean bowl. I don't know if I'm the only one. I normally mix in one bowl and transfer into a clean bowl. I think it looks neater that way, but sometimes vele ke lazy and not do it. But majority of the time I mix in one bowl and I transfer it to another bowl. Melt about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then add a little bit of cinnamon and add honey onto there. I was finishing this bottle, and then mix it in. You just want that a little bit of sweetness, the cinnamon, the butter, and the honey. If you don't have honey, you can use sugar, but try and melt the sugar on the stove, or when you melt your butter, melt it together with the butter. When you melt your butter, melt it together with your sugar. And earlier on, I grilled my butternut. This is one butternut. I just cut it in quarters. I grilled it in an oven. Took it out of the oven, let it cool, and I'm going to drizzle my, is it a dressing? What do we call? I don't know what to call this, but I will be drizzling the butter, the cinnamon, and the honey on top. This is yummy. Yummy. I think this is going to be part of my Christmas menu, and it's stress-free. It's stress-free, guys. Like, you just put it in an oven, then you do your butter thing, your butter mixture, and then you drizzle on top, and it was so delicious. Even if you are serving quite a few people, you can dice your butternut. Yes, you can dice your butternut instead of cutting it the way I have cut it, and I think it will still slaps. So yeah, that's what I did. My garnish was chopped walnuts, not a lot, just a little bit. Chopped walnuts, and I also sprinkled a little bit of fresh parsley as well on top, and it was done. It was done. This was out of this world, I tell you. My family don't like Brussels sprouts. I swear to God, whenever I go shopping, grocery shopping with my husband or with Theo, I put it in a trolley, and they always find a way to take it out. When I get home, I will look for it and I will not find it. But this time around, I made sure that it gets home. I get this kwasari, it makes yona. So I just pan fried them in oil and a little bit of aromat or salt if you are not a fan of aromat. You know, we like different things. I get. So dinner is ready. I did not want to bore you guys with the rest of the things. I think we have done the potato salad a lot on this channel. So on our plate today, it is basmati rice, it's the grilled butternut, the rainbow coleslaw. The rainbow coleslaw, you can buy it ready-made at Woolworths, just to try it out in case you don't like it. And then there's what we call the potato salad, and then the Brussels sprout, and then we had that with our protein. That's all we had, which was chicken. That's what we had for dinner. And then beetroot. The beetroot, guys, I cooked it, I boiled it. This time around, I boiled it as it is. And then I added a little bit of balsamic vinegar with sugar. I made a syrup of balsamic vinegar with sugar and tossed my beetroot onto it. And that's what we had for dinner. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you on my next upload.